Hello, amigos, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy here in Miami, Florida. How are you guys doing? Brand new week, guys. It's Monday. Nice weather here in South Florida. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you're at. Saludos a mis amigos allá en Puerto Rico, en la Isla del Encanto. Un abrazo y mucho cariño para todos ustedes que me siguen en esa hermosa isla. Tengo que visitarlos pronto. I have to visit Puerto Rico soon. I haven't been there in about 5 years, but what I'm saying is sending a good embrace, good vibes for my beautiful people in Puerto Rico. I love that island. Anyway, guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming fight this weekend between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu, and the undercard. Talk a little bit about the undercard. Also, the co-main event between Rolly Romero, and Isaac Cruz, Pitbull Cruz, or how he's referred to by Rolly Romero, the Chihuahua. It's all funny. But anyway, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about my take, keys to victory, how I think some of these fights are going to develop, and actually give you at the end my forecast, my prediction on both of these fights. These are fights that are actually I'm looking forward to. It's one of the cards that I've been talking about in my last episode. Some of the cards that we're, really good, knowledgeable boxing fans are looking forward to. Not so much the Pitbull versus Rolly Romero fight, but more, which is going to be an entertaining fight, but it doesn't have any sort of big meaning or impact in the 140-pound division, as far as these two guys not, in my opinion, not being top fighters in that division. But talking about the upcoming fights, Fundora versus Tim Tszyu was unexpected. As you all know, Tim Tszyu was scheduled to fight Keith Thurman. That created a little bit of discontent among boxing fans, especially pay-per-view fight between Tim Tszyu, who's actually on a roll right now. He's been able to defeat a lot of great opponents or good opponents. He is the champ. And I know that we weren't expecting great things from Keith Thurman for, as far as myself. I'm just talking my opinion. I wasn't expecting great things from Thurman, although you never know in boxing, all right? But as he dropped out due to a bicep injury and Sebastian Fundora stepped in, now it's going to be a unification fight. I believe it's WBC, WBO. These two guys are going to get it on, and we're going to talk a little bit about their tail of the tape, all right? See how these guys match up. And we're going to start with Tim Tszyu. He's got 24 fights, 17 knockouts. He's got a 71% knockout ratio. He's 5'8". He's got a 72-inch reach, all right? He's orthodox. He's from Sydney, Australia, all right? He was born in 1994, which makes him 28 years old, all right? He's 28 years old. Sebastian Fundora, 20 wins, 13 knockouts, 1 draw, 1 loss against Brian Mendoza. He's got a knockout percentage of 59%, almost 60%. He is 6'6" or 6'5". His reach is only 73 inches, though, which is crazy. Looking at this stats, I don't know, they might be right or wrong. Sometimes these stats are crazy. I'm looking here online, and it says that Sebastian Fundora, it says that Sebastian Fundora has a 1-inch reach advantage over Tim Tszyu, right? He's southpaw, West Palm Beach, Florida. Born in 1997, which makes him 27 years old. Anyway, guys, What do you guys think of this fight? All right, first of all, I'd like to know exactly what you guys think of this matchup. Do you think I see it as a more entertaining and more of a competitive fight than the one between Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu? However, a lot of people, and you all know, the odds makers are making this the favorite to be Tim Tszyu, all right, due to his momentum and his the way he's beating all his opponents. Tim Tszyu reminds me a little bit of Triple G, a young Triple G when he was up and coming. He reminds me of that type of fighter. He's that type of fighter. Sebastian Fundora is a very long, lanky fighter, and I believe that these guys are going to have a war, guys, and it's not going to go to the scorecards, all right? I don't believe that Tim Tszyu or Sebastian Fundora will make it to the end, all right? So let's talk a little bit about their styles, and let's talk a little bit of keys to victory, all right? For Tim Tszyu, keys to victory is to obviously staying close, trade against Fundora, use a lot of counter punching, try to cut off the ring, get as close as he can, use body shots. In my opinion, he has to be defensively sound. Watch out for those uppercuts from Fundora, who likes to trade inside, and go to the body in the first few rounds. Try to make Fundora think twice about fighting toe-to-toe against Tim Tszyu. You know, make him lower his hands with body shots so he can go upstairs. I believe you can out-jab a jabber like Fundora. If you use your jab a lot of things are going to open up. And like I said before, Fundora has only 1 inch reach advantage over the reach of Tim Tszyu. So I truly believe that if Tim Tszyu stays on the inside, is able to cut off the ring, put some pressure on Sebastian Fundora. Sorry, I gotta let the dog out. He stopped his crying. He's got a good shot, a very good shot of stopping Fundora, who is, in my opinion, way too tall for that weight class. He's a very lanky fighter. He's done great, but it's something that concerns me about the body style and the capacity of Fundora taking shots from such a heavy puncher like Tim Tszyu. All right? So those are the keys to victory for Tim Tszyu. For Sebastian Fundora, Sebastian Fundora obviously has to use his reach advantage, although here on paper it says it's only 1 inch. Still uses jab a lot, move around the ring, wait till Tim Tszyu tries to come in with his head down, trying to cut off the ring, and trying to go to the body and use those uppercuts, all right? Jabs all night and uppercuts. Go to the body too if he can. Fundora's got great punching power. Let me tell you guys, this guy can whack too, although his percentage of knockout is about 60%. And I know here on paper, the knockout percentage for Tim Tszyu is a little bit higher, 71%. I truly believe that Fundora has a shot with these uppercuts. I think that's the key right there. Use the jab, stay on your own range for Fundora, avoid going toe-to-toe with staying in the pocket for a very long time. You can go to toe-to-toe in exchange for a little while, but then you got to get out. And that's what I tell my fighters. You know, you can't stay in there and look at and admire your work after you throw a combination. You got to get out of there, all right? Throw a couple of punches, move your head, pivot, you know, move out of there, and then attack again. So in Fundora's case, what he has to do is use the jab all night, go to the body with a cross. He's a southpaw. He's got to be defensively sound also. Work a lot on his defense. I'm pretty sure after the Brian Mendoza fight, Fundora has been trying to improve on his defense because he was a little bit reckless on his previous fights, and he's been hurt before several times. So I think that Tim Tszyu is one hell of a finisher. If he hurts Fundora, that's all she wrote. All right. Now, my take and my prediction in this one. All right. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. My heart is with Fundora. I would love Fundora to win, and for me, that would be an upset. A win by Fundora would be an upset, not only in my eyes, but in the eyes of a lot of experts out there. I think Tim Tszyu is going to take this one. To be honest with you, I think Tim Tszyu will be able to put Fundora away. Hopefully, Fundora can make the adjustments he needs necessary and can catch Tim Tszyu coming in with his head low, trying to move in, and with that rear uppercut or lead uppercut, try to hurt Tim Tszyu to the body and to the head and put him down. All right, that is a big possibility. However, my prediction is that Tim Tszyu should be able to defeat Sebastian Fundora, and I call it. I would actually venture to say that Tim Tszyu is gonna put Fundora away, and I would say maybe round 6 to 8. All right, so that's my opinion. I think Tim Tszyu is gonna take this one. My heart is going with Fundora. I'm gonna be rooting for Fundora. Hopefully, it's an upset, but I think Tim Tszyu might be way too strong for him, and that's my prediction, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, guys. We are almost at 1,200 subs right now. We also have Facebook channel that I would like you guys to join. We will be talking about fights, upcoming fights. Actually, for this next Saturday, for the Fundora versus Tim Tszyu fight, we will be chatting back and forth. So I'm going to open a chat group, and all those guys that are subs and all those guys that like the Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario Facebook page will be able to chat back and forth as the fight goes along. And I'm looking really forward to this. Hopefully you guys can join us. All right, Saturday for the fights. All right, I will be, everybody that likes the Facebook page, I will be sending a message when we're online, so we can discuss the fight. We can get to talk a little bit about the sport that we love so much. All right, now let's talk about the co-main event. Rolando Romero versus Isaac Pitbull Chihuahua Cruz. All right, Rolando Romero, 15 fights, 1 loss. He's got 13 knockouts. His weight, they're both gonna be fighting at 140. The email champion is Rolly Romero. I don't think he deserves that title, to be honest with you. I think he's the weakest link in the 140-pound division. Barroso should be getting this shot, in my opinion, instead of Pitbull Cruz, but that's another discussion for another day. He's got a 68-inch reach. He's an Orthodox, and he is of Cuban descent. All right, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, or how Rolando Romero refers to him, El Chihuahua, is from Mexico. All right, he's got a 25-2 record, 17 knockouts. He's a power puncher. He's going to be fighting at 140. I believe it's his first fight at 140 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. He's only 5'4". He's got a 63-inch reach, and he's also an Orthodox fighter. This one, guys, is not going to be rocket science in order to decipher the keys to victory for each one of these guys. They both come to fight. Rolando Romero is a crazy guy. He comes in throwing wild, crazy punches. I mean, you hear him, exploding with those punches against his opponents and making that weird noise he makes when he's throwing punches. It sounds like a high school girl, just jumping up and down. I don't know, like a cheerleader or something like that. It sounds weird. Anyway, I couldn't find a better comparison, guys. If you find one better to his noises when he's throwing punches, please let me know what you guys think. But against Pitbull Cruz, this is going to be a dogfight. You know, it's whoever wants it more. Pitbull's got to stay inside. He throws a lot of punches. He doesn't get tired. He's got that Mexican style. You know, he's in shape. As far as Rolando Romero, I don't think he's got the stamina that Pitbull Cruz has. And if Pitbull Cruz stays on him and makes this a dogfight like he normally does, I think that Pitbull Cruz has the advantage. However, this is the first fight for Pitbull Cruz at 140. And I'm not sure, has Rolando Romero fought at 140? I don't think so. Or did he fight at 140 against Barroso? And that might be in his first fight. Yeah, it was a 140. But anyway, guys, Rolando Romero can catch Pitbull Cruz with a power shot. He's got power. This kid's got power, but he gasses out after a while. All his shots are thrown with power. He doesn't have much technique. He's quite of a very predictable type of fighter. So I think that as far as technique and as far as ability and gas tank, the edge has to go to Pitbull Cruz. I think Pitbull Cruz will have the advantage here, and I see Pitbull Cruz taking this fight either by decision or by stoppage, let's say 8 to 10 rounds. Okay, so I'm calling it for Pitbull Cruz by stoppage, 8 to 10 rounds, or maybe a unanimous decision. Hopefully he won't be robbed. All right, just like Barroso was robbed when he fought Rolando Romero. All right, guys, tell me what you guys think about these fights. Tell me who you think is gonna be able to become victorious in the fight between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu. Who do you guys have there? Please leave your comments. Who do you think is gonna be the victor between Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Rolando Romero? Share your thoughts with us, guys, and please like our Facebook group so that you can join us on our discussion this Saturday evening when the fights are on. We're going to be chatting back and forth with all you guys, all right? Anyway, this is Coach Mario saying hasta la vista. God bless you all, guys. Hope to see you soon or talk to you guys soon this Saturday in our chat group and Facebook page, Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. God bless you all, and peace.
It's okay, Isaac. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Come on.